Imagine you have a female friend, and she's giving you little signs, little hints, little signals that she's really into you, but you're not quite sure how to shift things from platonic to intensely physical. It's frustrating to feel stuck in the friend zone. Some guys stay there for years, secretly liking their female friend, while others fumble it with awkward, clumsy advances and end up with a polite rejection like, "I see you more as a friend." Maybe you wish there was an easy, reliable way to get her consistently turned on, to build real desire quickly, in mere minutes, without making it awkward or creeping her out. Here's the key. Men and women experience arousal differently because of hormonal chemistry. As a man, you have 10 to 20 times more testosterone than women, which drives your sex drive and releases dopamine for pleasure. High testosterone makes you feel desire easily and intensely. Women, however, have higher levels of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It floods their system during breastfeeding to bond with a baby or during orgasm to bond with a partner. When a woman is touched, especially in sensitive areas with lots of nerve endings like the wrist, neck, inside of the elbow or upper thigh, oxytocin surges. And here's the crucial part. That oxytocin release causes her testosterone levels to spike dramatically. Suddenly, her primal brain takes over, and she feels aroused and drawn to the man in front of her, regardless of looks or age. It's purely chemical. So, if you want to create desire in your female friend, the fastest way is to trigger that oxytocin response, which then boosts her testosterone and sparks attraction. Physical touch is the most proven and direct method, especially when it's done naturally and subtly. You've probably experienced how even a small touch from a woman, like on your shoulder or hand, can instantly change how you see her, creating a spark out of nowhere. In women, this effect is about 10 times stronger. A small, well-placed, innocent touch can shift you from nice guy friend to potential lover almost instantly. The trick is to make the touch feel natural and incidental, not forced or obvious. Start by gesturing while you talk. Keep one hand up and moving as you speak, like Italians do. This way, reaching out to lightly touch her arm, shoulder, or hand only requires a small movement, so it feels casual. "Hey, did you hear about Bob?" And you touch her arm briefly as you say it. She might not react outwardly, but her body is registering it fully. Another smooth move is to inspect her jewelry. If she's wearing a necklace, reach out and lightly touch it while saying, "That's beautiful. What's the story behind this necklace?" Or with a bracelet, gently touch her wrist and ask where she got it. The wrist is packed with sensitive nerve endings, so this triggers oxytocin effectively. If she's not wearing jewelry, do a skin inspection. Compare skin tones. Your skin is so tan. How do you do that? Hold your hand or forearm against hers to compare. Or tease lightly. "You're surprisingly pale. I thought you were the outdoors type." Again, that contact feels playful and natural. You can also compare hand sizes. "Let me see your hand for a second." Take it, hold for 5 to 10 seconds, and comment, "Wow, your hands are tiny compared to mine." This allows a longer, lingering touch. When walking together, lightly guide her by touching her elbow, a protective, masculine gesture that feels leadership-oriented and triggers biological responses without her consciously noticing. In crowded spaces or doorways, place your hand briefly on the small of her back to guide her through. This dominant, protective move creates strong sexual polarity and stimulates a sensitive area. If you're sitting next to each other, always aim to sit beside her, not across. Use the laugh touch. When she says something funny, laugh and briefly touch her knee or thigh for a couple of seconds while associating your touch with positive emotion. You can also build desire without any touch at all, just through eye contact. Most guys get this wrong. They either avoid her eyes, look platonically, or stare friendlily. To create chemistry, use sexualized gaze. While she's talking, focus on one of her pupils and imagine being intimate with her. Picture her naked, pulling her close, kissing her. Slow your speech tempo, stretch vowels, and add longer pauses for a seductive voice. Instead of rushed talking, say things slowly and deliberately. This changes your expression subtly. Your pupils shift, giving bedroom eyes or tiger eyes. Women mirror emotions, so when you openly feel and project sexual energy without hiding it, she'll start feeling it too. Hiding your desire keeps you in the friend zone. Expressing it, subtly through gaze and voice, pulls her into the same state. Combining strategic, natural touches with this sexualized eye contact floods her system with oxytocin and testosterone in minutes, creating real desire. Next time you're with her, gesture while talking and add those incidental touches to her arm, shoulder, hand, jewelry, or skin. Guide her with elbow or back touches. Hold her hand briefly for comparisons. Lock eyes with that intense, imaginative gaze. Slow your voice and build tension with pauses. You'll notice her pupils dilate and her body language shift. That's the sign it's working.